My name is Jynnae Smedley. My daughter was Jynnae Smedley. She was born with AV canal, which is atrioventricular canal. When Jynnae received her Fontan procedure for her congenital heart defect, the surgeon at that point spoke with us. Jynnae was only 2.5, but the surgeon spoke with us, and we said, so what's next for her? Will this fix her? And they said, it won't fix her, but it will help her have a better life. And this should last between 5 and 20 years. And then at that point, she will need a heart transplant. And so that was the first time that heart transplant really became a subject of discussion. I believe it obviously helps so many people live longer. And hopefully it helps them experience life in a fuller fashion. That's what we want for those that we love. That's what I wanted for Jynnae. It gave me some hope, and so I pushed for it. And I convinced her to go through the qualifying process. If they could make it something that we didn't have to be so scared of. All of the anti-rejection and the difficulties and more doctor's visits and more pain, so that they don't have to go through all the trauma and the PTSD that is created by having surgeries, open heart surgeries, that they can't even remember. Jynnae decided not to have a heart transplant, even though the doctors felt she was an excellent candidate for it. I believe that at that point in her life, she had experienced so much pain and discouragement. She had experienced a lot of anxiety and depression. She just couldn't. She would say to me, I don't feel like it's going to help. I think my life will be worse after I have it. I believe that if Jynnae had perhaps had more knowledge younger in her life about it, if it hadn't been such a scary thing, if there had been more of a support system, that maybe she would have made a different decision. My concern at this point is because it's a genetic disease. I'm concerned for my children, my grandchildren, for my great-grandchildren, and for all those other children who are suffering things that perhaps we could find a way to alleviate. There are vibrant children who need a chance